Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my Whispers of Healing cards, and we're going to look at what you may be struggling with, what do you need to focus on, and possible future energies. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below, and there is a link to Rose Forever and a $25 off coupon if you want to check that out down below. All right, so we have what you may be struggling with is strength. Feeling strong right now. What do you need to focus on? Reliable. Focus on the people that you feel are reliable for you, or focus on those things that you know are reliable for yourself that help you when you need that strength. Future energies, we have kindness. And I feel like it's that kindness to yourself, that when you are struggling or you need that strength, that you can rely on yourself and that you are looking out for yourself. All right, I'm going to use my original tarot and we're going to get some tarot. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Devil and we have the Strength. Look at that, Strength again. All right, we have the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Swords, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. And bottom of the deck for overall energy, success and victory. Yes. Coming out on top, right? Coming out on top. So what you may be struggling with is finding that strength to possibly deal with a toxic situation, that there may be a relationship that you feel is toxic for you, that you need that strength in order to break away, or maybe it's a situation that it had a false Ten of Cups feeling to it. And that it's time for you to make some decisions, because the chain right here in between the two people. I feel like that's kind of what I'm focusing on, and that's kind of what, like, you feel attached to this toxic energy, that you feel that you have to have the strength, right, to break that chain to this toxic energy, whatever that is that represents for you, right? It could be personal thinking, it could be people or, you know, relationships that you have around you. It could be, you know, situations that you are in. But I feel like you are struggling with coming up with that strength to break the chains to that toxicity that you have around you. What you need to focus on is reliable. And I feel like it's the power that you have within yourself, the power that you have to focus on the Ace of Pentacles instead of focusing on the Three of Swords. The power that you have to say, okay, I realize that this is a toxic situation. It's something that's not making me happy, that I feel a lot of hurt, that I feel a lot of anxiety, or I feel a lot of pain, or I'm feeling all of this Three of Swords energy, but I need to take control of this situation, that I need to rely on myself and I need to move forward and away from it. Also, if you have those people that you feel that you can rely on, that you can trust, that you can talk to, that you know that are there to support you, that don't leave you high and dry, that when you're struggling, that they don't disappear on you, or they don't make it all about themselves. Sometimes for some people, it's like they don't really know how to listen, and like you're trying to tell them about how you feel, but they're constantly talking about themselves or situations that they've, you know, been through. And it's like, well, wait a minute, this is about me, this isn't about you. But I feel like it's, who are those people that you have that you can rely on, or believing in yourself and taking back your power and saying, oh, I see that all of my power is going to this Three of Swords, and I need to be strong, and I need to move my power towards this Ace of Pentacles. Future energies, we have kindness, and I feel like it's that kindness, returning that kindness if there is someone that you can rely on and that is there for you, and returning that kindness back to them and to say thank you. Thank you for being there for me. I think that's very important for those people that, you know, are there to support you, that you show them that you appreciate it, that it's not only in the times of need that you want them there, but you want that and that you appreciate that, but it's also in other times showing your appreciation, but also that kindness to yourself, and to say that I saw that I was struggling, I saw that I was in this devil energy, and I'm so proud of myself for being strong and embodying the energy of the Emperor, and moving myself away from that Three of Swords energy and moving towards this energy here, and looking within and seeing how strong you really are, and giving yourself credit for that, right? That because a lot of people would just keep themselves in that toxic energy, but to be proud of yourself and say, hey, I saw that I was struggling and I relied on myself, and I was able to move away from that energy, and looking out and seeing how strong you really are inside. Sometimes we don't realize how strong that we are. We don't give ourselves enough credit, right? That kindness to ourselves, to say, I'm so proud of me for moving on from that situation. All right, so let's grab some Tarot Grand Lux and get some final cards for this reading. Right, I love it. I love the King of Swords, because to me the King of Swords it's a new way. It's analyzing, looking at a situation, seeing what's going on, seeing the negatives, seeing the positives, and kind of really seeing, okay, this is the situation and this is how I moved on from it. Oh, see, that's what I was feeling too. That's so funny, because I was feeling that Ace of Swords energy, where it's new aces are new beginnings and new starts, and it's a new way of analyzing and looking at things, and showing yourself how strong you are, and embracing that power of the Emperor, and that you are the Emperor, that you are powerful, that you can work through situations, and that you're more powerful than you think. But it's that thought process within yourself, right? Not holding back and saying, well, I can't, or, you know, I can't make that happen. Working on it. It's a work in progress. We're all, throughout our whole lives, I feel that we are works in progress. And I feel like this is one of those times, this is one of those situations that is a work in progress, where you're realizing about yourself how strong you really are, and to not deny yourself that. And bottom of the deck, I love that, because we have the Fool on the sail, and we have the Three of Wands, and it's that moving forward, that if you come into a situation again and you feel this loss of strength, and you say, hey, I worked through it last time, I got myself through it before, and I can do it again. It's kind of like, because I've been having my own struggles lately, and so I like to make references, and so it's kind of like, I like to play this Harry Potter game on my phone. It's kind of a way for me to relax, right? We all have those little things that we do that we kind of escape, you know. For me, it's like reality shows and my my Harry Potter game. And what I learned from playing the game, one of the things that I learned is that, because I've been playing it for a while, gosh, I think it's at least a year, if not longer. But anyways, that when you're going through the levels, so I kind of feel that it's like life, and I was just kind of realizing this analogy lately, is that you're on a level and you're trying to get past it, and it's not working, right? That you keep failing, you know, and I keep failing the level, and then it builds up this frustration. But I learned that because I've gone through so many levels, it's like eventually, like, I will get past this level. I will get past this situation, that I will move on to the next level. And I feel like it's with life too. It's like when you go through these challenging times, It's to remind yourself that this is not how life is always going to be, that this is just temporary, right? It could maybe take you 10 times to get past a level. It could take you 5 times. It could take you 20 times. It could take you 30 times, right? But you know inside that, yeah, I'm going to get past this and I'm going to move on from it, right? This 3 of Swords here and this devil toxic chain energy that we have here. And reminding yourself that in the hardest and the deepest part of your struggles, right? Analogy, that you will get past it and you will get to the next level. And holding on to that and saying, well, I'm struggling now, right? And sometimes with the game, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to call it a night. I'm done. I'm not going to get frustrated with this. It's just a game. It's just a situation. I know I will get to the next level. And a lot of times, like when I play the next day, I'm feeling more refreshed and I'm able to make the moves, and I get the first time out, I get to the next level. But I was trying to apply that to life and saying there are certain times and situations when we struggle and we have these challenges, and just to remind ourselves, right, that we are reliable and being kind to ourselves and saying, yes, I am strong and I will get past this situation and that I will move to the next level. It's all about how can you turn it, how can you change it so that it works and represents for you to be a positive motivator for yourself, or a way of like being reliable to yourself, and switching those words around and saying, how can I look at this as like a challenge that I, you know, that I can get past and I can move on from, right? Working on that, not always being in that energy of defeat. Yes, we have those times where we're in that energy and that's okay, but it's like knowing that, okay, this too shall pass, right? All right, so I feel like let's close out with a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Okay, let me grab. Let me grab one of these to close it out. I like this one, chop wood. I like that one, chop wood. I feel like that goes with the 3 of Pentacles, and it's about getting down to business. Chopping wood is hard work, right? Chopping, gosh, growing up as a kid, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much. I didn't physically chop wood with an axe, but my dad we used to go into the woods, and then he would chop down the trees, and then we'd have to haul the logs into the truck, and then he'd bring them to the house, and he had a log splitter, so we had to stand there. We had to like stack cords and cords of wood. So I didn't actually chop wood, but I definitely moved. I lost more fingernails than I care to count, and toenails from the hard work and chopping wood. But I mean, it's about getting down to the hard work, right? And doing those tough things and doing that hard work. Like, I feel like, and I'm guilty of it too. Like, we want the easy way out. We want to take what's the easiest way to get past this, right? And sometimes it's just, well, I'm going to ignore this and I'm going to go do something else where I don't have to face this situation. But sometimes we do have to get down to the hard work and chopping the wood and really working on these things in our mental state so that we can release those, we can let those go, we can move forward, and we know that when we have a challenge again, that we will get past it and move on. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.